Okay, so I want to make a short and sweet video today. There's really not much to say, other than the fact that I feel like lonely and like I'm so exhausted. Like the other night, I couldn't sleep at all, and I think I got like 2.5 hours of sleep, and then I had to go to work, and then I worked like 2 to 8:30, and then found out that I have to work 11:30 to 8. Okay, big deal. But I mean, that day I was expected or supposed to show up at 3 to 8. And then the day after that I worked 11:30 to 8. But on those days that I worked 11:30 to 8, at least I was supposed to work till 8, but I stayed until like 9:30 because the work wasn't getting done and we were so busy and everything was so out of control that I did not manage to get anything done until later on. So, you know, I mean, all you have to do is look at me and see I have dark bags under my eyes, which I am so sick of. And I'm so sick of not being able to fall asleep and, you know, oh my goodness. Time drags on at work and just drags and drags. And I'm so tired. And I'm so sick of going through the motions every day. Like doing the same thing over and over and over again, you know? But anyway, I need a change. I wish I could go and do something fun. I don't know what. But, oh my goodness, you know, like, it's like the same thing over and over and over again. And there was a fan in here, and it broke the other day because, like, it only had one leg to stand on, and I don't know what happened to the other one. I guess it broke, and so, like, I would turn it on, and it would just fall over and fall over and fall over. Well, it got to the point where a blade broke, and I don't even know why I'm telling you all of this, but anyway, so, like, I turned on the fan the other day just to see what would happen, and the whole thing wiggled so badly that it, like, fell over on its own, and it doesn't work, so I'm trying to get another fan in here, because it's still so hot in here, and I don't know, I'm so tired. I'm so tired from keeping everything in, all these emotions, all this garbage that I have. And then, like, going to work every day and working for 10 hours, and, you know, it's like never ending. And I'm trying so hard, I really am, but I don't know how much longer I can do all of this. You know, like, it gets to a point where everything is just too much. I don't know. I wish more than anything that I had a social life and I would go out with friends and, you know, have a good time. And I don't know. You know what I think is kind of funny? Well, not funny, but interesting. And call me crazy, but I think it would be really awesome to, like, make exploration videos And I don't know if I would do it just because of the fact that, like, obviously if you go into abandoned properties, you could get in some serious trouble. You could get arrested. You could get, you know, all kinds of things happening to you. But I don't know. I think it would be really awesome, though, to tread on some abandoned properties. I love those types of videos on YouTube. I don't know, I just want to make things interesting, I guess. And for whatever reason, I think that would be cool. And I'm gonna go to bed soon because I can barely keep my eyes open right now. Like, seriously, I am so exhausted. Like, and I work again tomorrow from 2 to close, and then 11:30 on Sunday, and then I have Monday off. But man, guys, this is nearly killing me. I swear to God, I have like no energy whatsoever. I don't even know what. I have no get up and go anymore. I'm really looking forward to the next clothing drive, and I think I'm going to pay for an ad. It's only like $20 in this local advertising newspaper, and I don't know what else. There's actually somebody, because I posted an ad for it in every local garage sale site on Facebook, and there was actually somebody from a children's resource center, I guess you could call it, children advocacy. I can't even say that word right now. Advocacy center or something, that messaged me on Facebook and asked me if we had any large men's clothing for a child that they can never find any clothes for, and if I would be able to get her a food box. I'm like, I'm just a volunteer. I don't really know much about the program. You're going to have to contact the church. So that's how I left that. But I thought that was kind of interesting. And a lot of people have liked it and shared it. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. But I'm thinking I'm going to have to get there really early on the second Saturday of the month, which is August 12th now, and see what I can't get, because I obviously want to get there before everyone else does. Otherwise, they're going to take what I'm interested in, if you know what I mean. So, I mean, we get a lot of donations. We get so many donations, we don't even know what to do with. So that's my main focus right now. I even went to big wigs. I went to like Walmart and JCPenney and, oh goodness, Old Navy, Jamboree, and there was another, the Children's Place. There was a ton of stuff like that, especially for children's clothes. I wrote them a letter and proposed a letter, I guess, that asked for donations. Clothing, obviously. I said, not monetary donations, but clothing. And I heard back from one of them, and I don't remember who it was. Maybe it was Jamboree, and who said, that they would not be able to donate anything, but I thought it was worth a try, you know, like, because the first time I went to the clothing drive, and unfortunately I didn't take any pictures or anything, but the first time I went there, which was, I don't know, March, April, um, maybe even May, I don't know, but anyway, I didn't take any pictures and they didn't have a whole lot of stuff. So I'm assuming, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn here per se, but I'm assuming because of my efforts, we're getting a lot more donations and everything. Because we can, you saw that woman's car in that video that I posted. Like, we couldn't fit all of the bags of clothes that we had for her to give to the Salvation Army, so we couldn't fit them all in her car. And usually, you know, there's maybe 5 bags. Well, not that time. Then this new place opened up. It's a thrift store, and I'd tell you the name of it, but it has the name of the city that I live in. Something Reuse. And we donate to that place. Any bed sheets get donated to the SPCA, which I think is awesome. I'm trying to get more bed sheets so they could be donated. And the clothing or the supplies that are at the clothing drive are only there once, and then they're taken to the thrift store. So hurry up and get it while it's hot, you know. We always replenish. But anyway, I don't even know why I'm talking about all of this stupid stuff. I mean, I don't know. I miss long late night phone calls. Like my ex and I used to be on the phone constantly like that, and I miss texting with people and having some type of connection like that, I guess. And hanging out, going to a restaurant or what have you, and just pulling in to like a parking lot and talking. Like, I feel like I have none of that. I feel so disconnected and socially inept, and like there's no like validation. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to say it. There's a word specifically that I'm looking for that I can't quite come across. But, you know, I feel like disconnected. Like, I don't know. I never thought it would be this way. Like, because when I lived in my old other house, like, near the end of living there, I had friends that I hung out with, and, you know, friends to talk to on the phone. And I hardly ever did that, but every once in a while I would, and I don't know. It's just hard, you know? Like, I don't know. I wish I was more outgoing, maybe. And I don't know. This is not how I expected or wanted it to be, but it is. And like I said, I'm exhausted, I'm tired from keeping everything inside. I'm tired of just sitting around doing nothing and waiting for the world to change. But I wish there's more like abandoned places that I could explore around here, and there's really not many of them. In fact, honestly, I don't think I could come up with one of them from the top of my head right now, so I don't know. I really like those exploration videos on YouTube, and some of them I think are fake. Like, it's kind of obvious, like the ones that are more fake than others, but others I gotta wonder. But anyway, I think I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try to get some sleep. Hopefully I can. I'm just frustrated, and I've had it up to here. I don't know. I mean, it's hard, like, it's hard to sleep alone and just go about your daily business alone and being, what's the word? Like, I want to say an outcast, but it's not the right word that I want to use here. I don't know, but anyway. It's uncomfortable, I guess. It's uncomfortable to be me, and, you know, isolation, and I don't know. It's hard for me to talk about, obviously. Like, I don't like expressing this, but I'm doing it. I'm going outside my comfort zone. And you know what? Honestly, I still haven't called the counselor, my old one, and I meant to. But honestly, I've been working so hard every day, and I meant to do that today because I had the day off. But honestly, it didn't even cross my mind till like 6 o'clock, and they were closed by then. They closed at 5, I think. And by that point in time, I thought, you've got to be kidding me, right? So I'm thinking maybe counseling is another way to help out. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. And then in my head, I'm thinking, like, there must be something wrong with me. And what is wrong with me for me to be this way, And for everything to be so isolated and so pent up. I don't know. How could anybody not be exhausted? Like, if they worked all those long hours. And I work in the busiest part of the store, which is the deli. And I think yeah, I am. I'm like the only associate with the most hours. And I'm not complaining. I'm not. I'm just saying, like, it's not easy. And I never thought it would come to this, like. And then I think about, well, what makes me so special, like, anybody could do my job. Big deal. Like, it's not like you have to go to college or school to become a deli associate. And I beat myself up over it. I do. But, like, there was a whole nother point to all that, and I forgot. But, I mean, like I said, I'm nothing special. Like... Oh, and I was also thinking, like, what in the world is wrong with me that I chose to go into this line of work, in this profession? I've been dealing with things like this for a long time. Like, I've been in this line of work for a while, but that doesn't mean I really enjoy it. And, like, why did I choose this for myself? Like, there are so many better options out there. You know what I mean? Like, am I crazy to want to work with the public? And most of the customers are so rude and particular, you know? It's like, you know, life is too short to worry about how thick I cut your meat. And they just have a fit over it. And I don't know. I think it's crazy. I think I'm crazy for wanting to get involved in this. Like, I could have done so much better for myself, Like, there's so many more options that are better than this. And, like, even when I was a cleaner, I used to clean a drug and alcohol rehab center, and I did it for 6 years, and even then, I was making a lot more money. Even at McDonald's, I worked at McDonald's as a janitor, for crying out loud, and I made a lot more money. Believe it or not. I mean, in this profession, you guys, seriously, don't make any money. I gotta go because my phone is about ready to run out of time, and I really need to get to bed. So, anyway, kind of a boring video. I apologize. There's really not much hot news per se. But I'm trying to get over the hump of, like, anxiety, I guess you could say, socially. So I guess this is one more step in the right direction. I will talk to you guys later.